what is algorithmic trading? So the algorithmic trading, if you look at the right, the Investopedia definition would be the algorithmic trading is the process of using computer programs to follow a defined set of instructions for placing a trade in order to generate profits, speed and frequency that is impossible for a human trader. So there is no particular definition of algorithmic trading, to be honest. So that's why I said that it's an Investopedia definition. You'll find a different one on Wikipedia, and in ePad probably you will find a different definition. So what we basically break it down into is that algorithmic trading is more of automation and using statistical and mathematical inputs for devising the strategies. So a lot of people would say that, okay, if that person is using a black box, then it's algorithmic trading. Someone would say that if he is using complex mathematical programs, then he is doing algorithmic trading. Everyone is correct. It's just that the key aspects of the key aspect of algorithmic trading is automation. So what you're doing is that you're automating the flow of the strategy development as well as the strategy implementation. So we break it down into multiple aspects. One would be like over here we have written like technology. So technology automation, using technology for automation. The importance of infrastructure, which is much more significant into algorithmic trading as compared to a conventional trading system. The strategy related aspects, so which would include the strategy ideation to modeling to optimization to the strategy execution, and also the risk management system, which is automated in case of algorithmic trading. So let's delve a bit more about each of these aspects on how it becomes important, or how they are related to algorithmic trading in general. So as you have understood now that algorithmic trading is primarily automating the whole strategy modeling as well as the strategy implementation process. So if I'm using within algorithmic trading, you will see that some of the strategies are quantitative oriented. Some of the strategies you will see they are high frequency in nature. So all these are terms which are primarily, you can say, are subsets of algorithmic trading, in which you might have some strategies which are of quantitative origin. In that case, in which case you will be using statistics primarily for your trading systems, and some of them would be, say, plain vanilla technology arbitrage like latency arbitrage, where you are doing an arbitrage between multiple trading destinations. So say for example, trading between say CME and LME, for example, right? So over there, there is not much of stats maybe if you're doing it across the same instruments, but it can be a pure technology game where whoever is the fastest just wins the race, right? So that would be a pure arbitrage or technology-oriented arbitrage strategy. Similarly, there can be quantitative trading strategies which you have automated, which might not be just the speed game, but a mix of all these things together. And that is what we focus on, and that is what we normally on our side cover as the algorithmic trading, where it is important to have a good technology, it is important to have a good infrastructure, it is important to have a good strategy flow and a strategy idea, and it is important to have a great execution as well as the risk management system. I would like to spend a minute on the risk management system here, because risk management system is something which is the only thing that makes money for you in the end, and that is true. That has been true for like probably I think for the centuries now, where you would be right sometime, you would be wrong sometime, but in the end it's your risk management which will effectively make you money, right? So when you're wrong, you should not be wrong a lot, so your risk management should control that. And when you're right, you should be able to ride, and you should not be throwing away whatever you have made during the process. So all these things which some people can also put that some part of it into portfolio management, but we try to put the whole gamut into the risk management system itself. Now within risk management, now if you look at it from the algorithmic trading perspective, it's slightly different as compared to conventional trading system, where you will be facing or rather the focus is on controlling or mitigating the market risk. In case of algorithmic trading, the idea is not as much on the mitigation of market risk as much on the operational risk, because in conventional trading systems you have manual trader. The manual trader means human, the human means common sense, right? So that person who is sitting on the trading desk has some common sense, but when it is a machine which is deciding everything, then it has that much common sense that you provide it with, right? So that much that you have coded in the machine. So that's why it becomes very important that if a line is broken or if some data is not coming right, then you have automated safeguards which will stop the machine itself without any human intervention itself. So that's why we need to have automated RMS as well.